lose you, Bob. Okay, here we go. We're live. Good evening, everyone. It's the 20th of January. There is regime change going on in the United States, but no regime change at Blackheath and Bromley Harriers. We're still here. It is a President's News with a difference because we're having the entire presidential family. We're having a family games night. I don't know if anyone has played solo whist. If you do know the news, the rules, that would really help us because we're struggling. But it is great fun. But there you go. So that's sort of the enjoyment for this evening. I can see everyone's joining the feed. Good evening to Nick Swatton, Tim Ayres, Steve Hollingdale, Rob Brown, John Hubbard, Pete Rogers. Lovely to see you all. Thank you for joining us this evening. So in news this week, I think the first thing, top of the bill this week has to be how much Bob Minting's Strava art has progressed. I mean, it's just gone bananas. It was David Bowie last week, which I have to say, there was a lot of artistic license, but the Henry Matisse, I mean, absolutely incredible. So really, really great from Bob. Just keep that coming. And let's not forget, behind all of the art, there is a run going on as well. So a really tremendous way to get out there, enjoy the lockdown and keep going. That's absolutely brilliant. Another group that is managing to crack on through the lockdown is Paul Ostrich's training group with the lads. They're doing lots of 2K challenges, which is absolutely brilliant. So glad that they're getting stuck into that. Want to bring some birthday news. I know that John Wakeman celebrated a birthday, and actually it takes me back to a year ago where I think we actually had a surprise party for him in Alice Platt's garden, which I can hardly even remember now. It's so long ago. But anyway, John, when times are better, looking forward to celebrating with you.
Happy birthday, John.
Happy birthday, exactly. It would be February coming up. We would be having the indoors up in Sheffield. God knows if that can even take place, but let's see. But anyway, John, thanks very much for all that you're doing. Have a very, very happy birthday. Hope you've enjoyed it, and looking forward to seeing you when times are better. This came, which I'm not sure if you can see. I got
shove it forward then.
Well, hang on. Well, yeah, that's what I will do. But just to sort of show with England Athletics ribbons and so on. I got a text message saying that FedEx were going to come and deliver a package, which I totally ignored, thinking it was some kind of fraud, given that Claire Ostrich has been warning me about fraud every 5 minutes during COVID. So I did ignore it, and then I got a hammering on the door, and this arrived, which says, "Congratulations on being a finalist for the England Athletics 2020 National Volunteer Awards. We hope you enjoy celebrating with this gift during the event on Saturday." So that's a reminder, the event is happening on Saturday. We will get a feed up there, get the links up there on the Instagram, etc., so you can watch the live feed. I will not be drinking this because I think it's ridiculous that it was sent to me, because I think this is all about the club. And this is something that I'll be talking to the Parents' Council about and seeing how we can best utilise this gift and put it towards I think the most deserving people or person in the club. But anyway, that was a lovely thing. It's a lovely bottle of something inside there with some chocolates. Would make a great night out or great night in for someone during COVID, but I won't be having that. So there we go. Other things I can tell you about. I can see Gemma Steinley is on the feed. Gemma, I hope you've got Isla with you. I've been really enjoying seeing all of Mark's pictures over Instagram. He clearly has been doing a bit of clearing out at the weekend. What has been really amazing in that is just, the level of performance of Mark Steinley's, if anyone can forget it, but to still be ranked in the top 10 on the marathon in the UK on the all-time list is sensational. But Pat Calnan as well shared a picture today of Mark Steinley when he was a junior, and I just think that sort of that longevity of talent is quite astounding, actually, because people do come and go, but Mark consistently a great performer. So really lovely seeing those pictures. So great to have that memory with him. I can see Jane Bradshaw's on the feed. Bonsoir. How are you over there in France, in Europe? We're still over here, doing fine. And of course, just thinking about the fundraising, which we've been a little bit quiet on. We're still there. We're still stable at the £130,000 mark. We do need to have that big push into what effectively is the last lap. So as we say, by March, looking for that 200,000 number, which is now looking a little bit challenging. We had a lot of momentum, so we need to have some sort of put some efforts into really getting home for those numbers. Dennis is on the feed. I'm glad Dennis has popped up on the feed, because that's the one thing I did want to remember. Of course, this weekend it's Burns night, and that was one of the most sensational evenings that I had last year down at the clubhouse. I really am sorry that we're not going to be celebrating that together this year, but it would be great to do something virtual with you, Dennis, and Steve Pearman. And of course, Wilf Orton. Where would we be without Wilf's renditions of Burns over the evening? The Admiral Vice Marshal of the Pool of London, Wilf Orton, as well, in his spare time when he's not doing the Gazette. So that's something to look forward to in the week. You can have your own lockdown Burns night. Probably not as good as the one you'd have down the clubhouse, but there we go. Anyway, that's President's News for this week. Lovely to see everybody. Hope you're staying safe and well with your family. I'm going to go back to losing a few more hands of solo whist. Goodbye.